पुरुषोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं चैव ॐ नमो नारायणाय ॐ नमो नारायणाय बोले सत्यनारायण स्वामी की। Everybody come offer Chanamrit now. बोले मापति महादेव की। बोले मापति महादेव की जय। नमः पार्वती पतये हर 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 महादेव शंभो। ओम वंदे देवम् उमापतिं सुरगुरुं वंदे जगत्कारणं वंदे पन्नगभूषणं मृगधरां वंदे
पशूनां पतिं वंदे सूर्यशशाङ्कवह्निनयनं वंदे मुकुन्दप्रियं वंदे भक्तजनाश्रयं च वरदं वंदे शिवं शङ्करं शान्तं पद्मासनस्थं शशिधरमुकुतं पञ्चवक्त्रं त्रिनेत्रं जगत्कं परशुभभयदं दक्षिणाङ्गे महान्तं नागं पाशं च गन्तातमूर्खसहितं चाकुशं वामभागे नानालङ्कारयुक्तं स्फटिकमणिनिभं पार्वतीशं नमामि। शिवाय नमः समर्पयामि नमः। शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते रुद्राय ॐ नमस्ते रुद्रमन्यव उतोत इषवे नमः। नमस्ते अस्तु धन्वने बाहुभ्यामुत ते नमः। यात इषु शिवतमा शिवं बभूवते धनुः शिवाशरव्या यातवतया नो रुद्रमृदय याते रुद्रशिवा तनूरघोरा पापकाशिनी तया नस्तनुवा शन्तमया गिरिशन्ताभिचाकशीः यामीशुं गिरिशन्तहस्तर्बिभर्षस्तवे शिवां गिरित्रतां कुर्माहि गुंसि पुरुषं जगत शिवेन वचसां त्वां गिरिशा चावधामसि यथा न सर्वमिज्जगदयक्ष्मगुं समना असत अध्यवोचतधिभक्ता प्रथमो दैव्योऽभिषक अहीगस्य सर्वान् चम्बयन् सर्वाश्च यातु धान्यः असौ यस्ताम्रो अरुण उत बभ्रुः सुमङ्गलः ये चैमागुं रुद्रा अभितो दिक्षुश्रुताः सहस्रशो वैशागुं हेडईमहे असौ यो वसर्पति नीलग्रीवो विलोहितः उतैनं गोपा अदृशन्नुतहार्यः उतैनं विश्वाभूतानि सदृष्टो मृदयातिनः नमो अस्तु नीलग्रीवाय सहस्राक्षाय मीढुषे अथो ये अस्य सत्त्वानोऽहं तेभ्यो करन्नमः प्रमुञ्च धन्वनस्त्वमुभयोरात्नियोज्यां याश्च ते हस्त इषवः पराता भगवो वपम् अवदत्य धनुस्त्वगं सहस्राक्षशते शुधे निशील्य शल्यानां मुखा शिवो न सुमना भव विज्यं धनुः कपल्दिनो विशल्यो बाणवागुम् उत अनेशन्नस्येषव आभुरस्य निशङ्गतिः या ते हेतिर्मेधुष्टमहस्ते बभूव ते धनुः तयस्मान् विश्यतस्त्वमयक्ष्मया परिभुज नमस्ते अस्त्वायुधायानातताय धृष्णवे उभाभ्यामुत ते नमो बाहुभ्यां तव धन्वने परिते धन्वनो हेतिरस्मा वृणक्तु विश्वतः अथो य इषुधिस्तवारे अस्मन्निधेहितं शम्भवे नमः नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्रयम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकालाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः नमो हिरण्यबाहवे सेनान्ये दिशां च पतये नमो नमो वृक्षेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यः पशूनां पतये नमो नमः सस्पिञ्जराय द्विषीमते पथीनां पतये नमो नमो बभ्रुषाय विव्याधिनेन्नानां पतये नमो नमो हरिकेशायोपवीतने पुष्टानां पतये नमो नमो भवस्य हेत्यै जगतां पतये नमो नमो रुद्राय तताविने क्षेत्राणां पतये नमो नमः सूताय हन्त्याय वनानां पतये नमो नमो रोहिताय स्थपतये वृक्षाणां पतये नमो नमो मन्त्रिणे वाणिजाय कक्षानां पतये नमो नमो भुवन्तये वार्यवस्कृतायौषधीनां पतये नमो नमः उच्चैर्घोषाय कृन्दयते पत्तीनां पतये नमो नमः कृत्स्नवीताय धावते तत्त्वनां पतये नमः नमः सहमानाय निर्व्याधिन आव्याधिनीनां पतये नमो नमः ककुभाय निषङ्गिने स्तेनानां पतये नमो नमो निषङ्गिन इषुधिमते तस्कराणां पतये नमो नमो वञ्चते परिवञ्चते स्थायूनां पतये नमो नमो निचेरवे परिचरायारण्यानां पतये नमो नमः सृकाविभ्यो जिघ्घागुंसभ्यो मुष्णतां पतये नमो नमो सिमद्भ्यो नक्तञ्चरभ्यः प्रकृन्तानां पतये नमो नमो उष्णीशने गिरिचराय कुलञ्चानां पतये नमो नमः इषिमद्भ्यो धन्वाविभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः आतन्वानेभ्यः प्रतिदधानेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः आयुच्छभ्यो विसृतभ्यश्च वो नमो नमोऽस्यभ्यो विद्यभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः आसीनेभ्यश्च यानेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः स्वपद्भ्यो जाग्रभ्यश्च वो नमो नमस्तिष्ठद्भ्यो धावद्भ्यश्च वो नमो नमः सभाभ्यः सभापतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो अश्वेभ्यो अश्वपतिभ्यश्च वो नमः नम आव्याधिनेभ्यो विविध्यन्तेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः उगणाभ्यस्त्रगुंहतीभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो गृत्सेभ्यो गृत्सपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो व्रातेभ्यो व्रातपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो गणेभ्यो गणपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो विरूपेभ्यो विश्वरूपेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो महद्भ्यः क्षुल्लकेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो रथेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो रथेभ्यो रथपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः सेनाभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः शत्रुभ्यः सङ्गृहीतृभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः नमस्काभ्यो रथकारेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः कुलालेभ्यः कर्मादेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः पुञ्जेष्ठेभ्यो निशारेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः शिशुकृभ्यो धन्वकृभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः ऋगुयुभ्यः स्वनिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः स्वपभ्यः स्वपतिभ्यश्च वो नमः नमो भवाय च रुद्राय च नमः सर्वाय च पशुपतये च नमो नीलग्रीवाय च शितिकण्ठाय च नमः सुपर्दिने च वृत्तकेशाय च नमः सहस्राक्षाय च शतधन्वने च नमो गिरिशाय च शिपिविष्टाय च नमो मेधुष्टमाय चेषुमते च नमो ह्रस्वाय च वामनाय च नमो बृहते च वर्षीयसे च नमो वृद्धाय च संवृद्धने च नमो अग्रियाय च प्रथमाय च नमः आशवे चाजिराय च नमः शीघ्रियाय च शीघ्र्याय च नमः ऊर्म्याय चावसान्याय च नमः स्रोतस्याय च धीत्याय च नमो ज्येष्ठाय च कनिष्ठाय च नमः पूर्वजाय च परजाय च नमो मध्यमाय च कगल्भाय च नमो जघन्याय च बुद्ध्याय च नमः शोभ्याय च प्रतिसर्याय च नमो व्याम्याय च क्षेम्याय च नमः ऊर्व्याय च खल्याय च नमः श्लोक्याय चावसान्याय च नमो वन्याय च कक्ष्याय च नमः श्रवाय च प्रस्रवाय च नमः आशुसेनाय चासुरथाय च नमः सूराय चावभिन्दते च नमो वर्मिणे च वरूथने च नमो बिल्मिने च कवचने च नमः श्रुताय च श्रुतसेनाय च नमो दन्तुभ्याय च हनन्याय च नमो धृष्णवे च प्रमृषाय च नमो दूताय च प्रहिताय च नमो निचङ्गिने शेषुधिमते च नमस्तीक्ष्णे च वेचायुधिने च नमः स्वायुधाय च सुधन्वने च नमः सत्याय च पथ्याय च नमः काट्याय च नीत्याय च नमः सूर्याय च सरस्याय च नमो नाद्याय च वैसन्ताय च कुप्याय च वट्याय च नमो वर्ष्याय च वर्ष्याय च नमो मेघ्याय च विद्युत्याय च नमः ईध्रियाय च तप्याय च नमो वात्याय च रेश्मियाय च नमो वास्तव्याय च वास्तुपाय च नमः सोमाय च रुद्राय च नमः ताम्राय च अरुणाय च नमः संगाय च पशुपतये च नमः उग्राय च भीमाय च नमो अग्रे वधाय दूरे वधाय च नमो अन्तरे च हनीयसे च नमो वृक्षेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यो नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च नमः स्थित्याय च कूर्याय च नमः पार्याय च वार्याय च नमः प्रतरणाय चोत्तरणाय च नमः आचार्याय च नाट्याय च नमः सत्याय च फेर्याय च नमः चिकित्याय च प्रवहाय च नमः हिरण्याय च प्रपत्याय च नमः हिगुंशिलाय च क्षयनाय च नमः कपर्दिने च पुनस्तये च नमो गोष्ठ्याय च गृह्याय च नमः स्तल्प्याय च गेह्याय च नमः काट्याय च गह्वरेष्ठाय च नमो हृदयाय च निवेश्याय च नमः पागुंसव्याय च रजस्याय च नमः शुष्क्याय च हरित्याय च नमो लोप्याय चोलप्याय च नमो ऊर्व्याय च शूर्म्याय च नमः पर्ण्याय च पर्णशद्याय च नमोपगुर्मानाय चाभिघ्नते च नमः आखिदते च प्रखिदते च नमो वः किरीटेभ्यो देवानागुं हृदयेभ्यो नमो विक्षीणकेभ्यो नमो विचिन्वक्केभ्यो नम आनिर्हतेभ्यो नम आमीवक्केभ्यः द्रापे अन्धसस्पते दरिद्रन्नीललोहित येषां पुरुषाणामेषां पशूनामाभेर्मारोमो येषां किञ्चनाममत् या ते रुद्रशिवा तनु शिवा विश्वः भेषजी शिवा रुद्रस्य भेषजी तया नो मृतजीवसे इमागं रुद्राय तवसे कपर्दिने क्षयद्वीराय प्रभरामहे मतिं यथा नः समसद्विपदे चतुष्पदे विश्वं पुष्टं ग्रामे अस्मिन्ननातुरं मृदानो रुद्रोतनो मयस्कृधि क्षयद्वीराय नमसा विधेमते यच्छञ्चयोश्चमरुराय चेतिता तदस्यामत्तव रुद्रप्रणीतो मानो महान्तमुतमानो अर्भकं मान उक्षन्तमुतमान उक्षितं मानो वधीः पितरं मोतमातरं प्रियामानस्तनुवो रुद्ररीर्षः मानस्तोकेतनये मान आयुषि मानो गोषो मान अश्वेषुरीरिषः वीरान्मानो रुद्रभामितो वधीरविश्वन्तो नमसा विधेमते आरात्ते गोघ्न उत पूरुषग्ने क्षयद्वीराय सुम्नमस्मे ते अस्तु रक्षा च नो अधि च देव ब्रूह्यदाचन शर्म यच्छति बर्हाः स्तुहि स्मृतं कर्तसदं युवानं मृगन्न भीममुपहत्तुमुग्रं प्रदा चरित्रे रुद्रस्तवानो अन्यन्ते अस्मिन्निवपन्तु सेनाः परिणो रुद्रस्य हेतुर्विनक्तु परित्वेषस्य दुर्मतिरघायोः अवस्थिरा मघवभ्यस्तनुष्वमीढुस्तोकायतनयाय मुदय मीढुष्टमशिवतमा शिवो नः सुमना भव परमे वृक्ष आयुधं निधाय आचर पिनाकं बिभ्रदागिः विकिरीटविलोहित नमस्ते अस्तु भगवः यास्ते सहस्रगुं हेतयोन्यमस्मिन्निव पन्तुताः सहस्राणि सहस्रधा बाहुवोस्तव हेतयः तासामीशानो भगवः पराचीनामुखाकृधि सहस्रो रुद्रा अधिभूम्यां तेषागुं सहस्रयोजने वधन्वानि तन्मसि अस्मिन् महत्युर्नवेऽन्तरिक्षे भवा अधि नीलग्रीवाशितिकण्ठा सर्वा अधः क्षमाचराः नीलग्रीवाशितिकण्ठा दिवगुं रुद्रा उपसृताः ये वृक्षेषु सस्पेञ्जरा नीलग्रीवा विलोहिताः ये भूतानामधिपतयो विशिखासः कपद्दिनः ये अन्येषु विविध्यन्ति पात्रेषु पिबतो जनान् ये पथां पथि रक्षय एव वृदा यज्ञतः ये तीर्थानि प्रचरन्ति स्विकावन्तो निशङ्किनः ये एतावन्तश्च भूयागुंसश्च दिशो रुद्रावितस्थिरे गुं सहस्रयोजने वधन्वानि तन्मसि नमो रुद्रेभ्ये ये पृथिव्यां ये एन्तरिक्षे ये दिवि येषामन्नं वातो वर्षमिषवस्तेभ्यो दश प्राचीर्दश दक्षिणा दश प्रतीचीर्दशोतीचीर्दशोर्ध्वा स्तेभ्यो नमस्ते नो मृदयन्तु तेयं दुष्मो यश्च नो द्वेष्टितं वोजम्भे दधामि त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धना मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतातेयं यो रुद्रो अग्नौ यो अप्सूय औषधीषु यो रुद्रो विश्वाभुवना विवेश तस्मै रुद्राय नमो अस्तु तमुष्टुहि यस्विषुषुधन्वायो विश्वस्य क्षयति भेषजस्य यक्षामहेशो ओ मनसाय रुद्रं नमो ओभे देवमसुरं नुवस्य अयं मे हस्तो भगवान् अयं मे भगवत्तरः अयं मे विश्वभे एषजो युगं शिवाभिमर्शनः ये ते सहस्रमयुतं पाशा मृत्युमर्त्याय हन्तवे तान् यज्ञस्य मायया सर्वान् वयजामहे मृत्यवे स्वाहा मृत्यवे स्वाहा ॐ नमो भगवते रुद्राय विष्णवे मृत्युर्मे पाहि प्राणानां ग्रन्थिरसि रुद्रो मा विशान्तकः तेनान्नेनाप्यायस्व नमो रुद्राय विष्णवे मृत्युर्मे पाहि सदा शिवों ॐ शान्ति 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 हरिः निधर्मतान्तकाय नमः ऊर्ध्वाय नमः ऊर्ध्वलिङ्गाय नमः हिरण्याय नमः हिरण्यलिङ्गाय नमः सुवर्णाय नमः सुवर्णलिङ्गाय नमः दिव्याय नमः दिव्यलिङ्गाय नमः भवाय नमः भवलिङ्गाय नमः सर्वाय नमः सर्वलिङ्गाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवलिङ्गाय नमः ज्वलाय नमः ज्वललिङ्गाय नमः आत्माय नमः आत्मलिङ्गाय नमः परमाय नमः परमलिङ्गाय नमः एतत् सोमस्य सूर्यस्य सर्वलिङ्गस्थापयति पानिमन्त्रं पवित्रं सद्यो जातं प्रपद्यामि सत्यो जाताय वे नमो नमः भवे भवे नाति भवस्य मां भवोद्भवाय नमः वामदेवाय नमो ओ ज्येष्ठाय नमः श्रेष्ठाय नमो रुद्राय नमः कालाय नमः कलविकर्णाय नमो बलविकर्णाय नमो बलाय नमो बलप्रमथनाय नमः सर्वभूतमनाय नमो मनोन्मनाय नमः घोरेभ्योऽथ घोरेभ्यो अघोरघोरतरेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यो नमस्ते स्वरूपेभ्यः पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्रः प्रचोदयात् ईशान सर्वविद्यानां ईशान सर्वभूतानां ब्रह्माधिपते ब्रह्मणोऽधिपते ब्रह्मा शिवो मे अस्तु सदा शिवो शान्ति शान्ति हरिः ಶಿವಾಯ. ಭಸ್ಮಾಂಗರಾಗ ನಮಃ. ಓಂ ಶಂಭವೇ ನಮಃ. ಓಂ ಶಶಿಶೇಖರಾಯ ನಮಃ. ಓಂ ಕಂಠಾಯ ನಮಃ. ಓಂ ಉಮಾಪತಯೇ ನಮಃ. ಓಂ ದೂರ್ಛನಾಯ ನಮಃ. ನಮಃ. ಸೋಮನಾಥಂ ಚ ಶ್ರೀಶೈಲೇ ಮಲ್ಲಿಕಾರ್ಜುನ ಉಜ್ಜಯಿನಿ ಮಹಾಕಾರಂ ವೇದನಾಥಂ ಚ ರಾಕಿನ್ಯಂ ಭೀಮಶಂಕರಂ ಸೇತು ವಂದೇ ತುರಾಮೇಶಂ ವಾರಾಣಸ್ಯಾಂ ವಿಶ್ವೇಶಂ ಗೌತಮೀತತೆ ಹಿಮಾಲಯೇತು ಕೇದಾರಂ ಏತಾನಿ ಜ್ಯೋತಿರ್ಲಿಂಗಾನಿ सायङ्कालपथे नरः स्मरणेन विनश्यति सदाशिवाय नमः। मुखमासीत् बाहुराजन्यकृतः पूर्वोधदस्य यद्वैश्यः उद्भ्रागं शूद्रो अजायत चन्द्रमा मनसो जातश्चक्षुः सूर्यो अजायत प्राणाद्वायुरजायत स्वाहा। शिष्णोधौ संवर्तता अभ्यां भूमिर्विसस्रोत्रा भूतस्य जाता अतिरीकासि तदाधारभृतविद्यामुते मां तस्मै देवाय अविशाविधे। गौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानि सहितं नमामि सहितं नमामि भवानि सहितं त्वं गिरिजावतीसहचरा प्राणशरीरं निद्रा समाधिस्तति श्रोत्रात्ति सर्वगिरा यद्यत्कर्मफलं तद्ददखिलं करचरणकृतं वा कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वा पराधं विहितम् अविहितं वा सर्वमेतत्क्षमस्व। जय जय करुणाधे श्रीमहादेव शम्भो।
उमापति महादेव की। नमः पार्वती पतये। हर 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 महादेव शंभो। We'll sing the शंकर भगवान शिव जी चालीसा। सभी लोग बैठिए, श्रोता भी प्लीज सिट डाउन। It is such a blessed day today. Kartik Snan, Kartik Purnima, and we've done all the Abhishekam already. We're now waiting for the Alankar of the Divine Mother, Ma Ganga Devi, and Bhagwan Satya Narayan to be completed. As we do every Monday evening, we sing the Shivji Chalisa and the Rudrashtakam, among many other Shivji things that we do. We just did the full Rudra Abhishekam. It was such a blessed day. आप लोग बैठ सकते हैं, कोई बात नहीं। बोलियो उमापति महादेव की जय। जय गणेश गिरिजा सुवन मंगल मूल सुजान कहत अयोध्या दास तुम देहु अभय वरदान। जय गिरिजापति जय गिरिजापति दीन दयाला सदा करत संतन प्रतिपाला। भाल चंद्रमा सोहतनी के कानन कुंडल नाग फणी के। अंग गौर सिर गंग बहाए मुंद माल तन छार लगाए। वस्त्र खाल बाघंबर सोहे छवि को देख नाग मुनि मोहे। मैना मातु की हवे दुलारी वाम अंग सोहत छवि न्यारी। कर त्रिशूल सोहत छवि भारी करत सदा शत्रुन छयकारी। नंदी गणेश सोहत तारक भारी देवन सब मिल तुम ही जुहारी। तुरत शदानन आप पधायहु लव निमेष मह मार गिरायहु। आप जलंधर असुर संहारे सुयश तुम्हार विदित संसारे। त्रिपुरासुर सन युद्ध मचारी करहु कृपा किया तपहि भागीरथ भारी। पूर्व प्रतिज्ञातास पुरारी दानिन मह तुम सम को नाही। सेवक स्तुति करत सदाही वेद नाम महिमा तब गाई। अकत अनादि भेद नहीं पाही प्रगति उदधि मंथन में ज्वाला। जरे सुरासुर बहे बिहाला कीन दया तह करहि सहाई। नीलकंठ तब नाम कहाई पूजन रामचंद्र जब कीन्हा। जीत के लंका विभीषण दीन्हा सहस कमल में हो रहे धारी, कीन्ह परीक्षा तब ही पुरारी। एक कमल प्रभु राखे उजोरी, कमल नयन पूरण चह सोई। कठिन भक्ति देखी प्रभु शंकर, भये प्रसन्न दिए चितवर। जय 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 अनंत अविनाशी, सबके घतवासी। दुष्ट सकल नित मोहि सतावे, भ्रमत रहे मोहि चैन नावे। त्राहि त्राहि मैं नाथ पुकारो, यही अवसर मोहियान उबारो। लय त्रिशूल शत्रुन को मारो, संकट से मोहियान उबारो। मात पिता भ्राता सब कोई, संकट में पूछत नहीं कोई। स्वामी एक है आस तुम्हारी, आई हरहु अब संकट भारी। धन निर्धन को देत सदाही, जो कोई जाचे सो फल पाही। स्तुति किधि भी करहु तुम्हारी, क्षमहु नाथ अब चूक हमारी। शंकर हो संकट के नाशन, मंगल कारण विघ्न विनाशन। योगी यति मुनि ध्यान लगावे, नारद सारद शीस नवावे। नमो नमो जय नमो शिवाय, सुर ब्रह्मादिक पार न पाया। जो यह पात करे मन लाई, तापर होत है शंभु सहाई। ऋनिया जो कोई हो अधिकारी, पात करे सो पावन हारी। पुत्रहीन इच्छा कर कोई, निश्चय शिव प्रसाद ते हो। पंडित त्रयोदशी को लावे, ध्यान पूर्वक होम कराए। त्रयोदशी व्रत करे हमेशा, तन नहीं ताके रहे कलेशा। धूप दीप नैवेद्य चढ़ावे, शंकर सन्मुख पाठ सुनावे। जन्म जन्म के पाप नसावे, अंतवास शिवपुर में आए। कह अयोध्या दास तुम्हारी, जानी सकल दुख हरहु हमारी। जानी सकल दुख हरहु हमारी, जानी सकल दुख हरहु हमारी। नित्य नेम कर प्रातहि, पात करो 40। तुम मेरी मनोकामना पूर्ण कीन कल्याण। बोले मापति महादेव की। नमः पार्वती पतये हर 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 महादेव शंभो। After the Rudrashtakam, we'll go straight into the darshan for Ganga Devi. Palaji, can you have the thali ready? Hello? Can you have the diya and so ready? After this, we're going to do Ganga Maharaj. So today, such a special day, where the entire family of Shivji Bhagwan, they stand together. Bhagwan Shivji, Maharaj, Ganeshji, Kartikeji Maharaj, Ma Parvati Devi, they all stand together. I think many of you know the story of Bhagwan Ganesha and Kartikeya. There's a bit of a funny story because both of them wanted to get married, and the Lord and Mata Parvati put both of them to a test because they were both of about the same age. And the Lord says, the mother says that whoever can go around the world 7 times and come back first, they will get married first. So apparently, both of them wanted to get married quickly. Kartikeya Maharaj, when he heard that, he jumped on his peacock right away. No? He jumped on his peacock right away and his peacock started to fly. Around the world, he started to fly. But Ganeshji Bhagwan sat there and he was thinking. Because, you know, Ganesh don't have a bird, he don't have a crow, he don't have a plane, he don't have a peacock. He has a mushak, a rat probably as big as his toe, so he can't speed. And if he even decides to run, you know, he's a bit of a big fella. So Ganeshji Maharaj, that is when we employ our intelligence. For that reason, the body is created in such a way, right? I always tell you this, you know, it's good to go to dal because as a lover of dal, you know, when you go to the dal, the nice thick stuff come out from the bottom to the top and you get to drink the strength. What happened? Ganpati Bhagwan, he devised a plan. We are supposed to think first because the body is constructed in sort of way that the brain is on top and the mouth is at the last. The brain is on top, which means you must think first, you must listen afterwards, then you must look, then you must observe with your nostrils, everything, okay, and then when everything is done, then you must speak. Then you must speak. But because this is Kaljug, we twist the head upside down like this. Upside down, so the mouth is on top and the brain is at the bottom. So the mouth speaks first and then afterwards you have to face the consequences of your speech. Ganeshji is not like that. He is Buddhiman. So he thought about it. What's going to happen? So he placed his mother and father and he went around them 7 times and he says, Shadi tayar hai Maya? I'm ready for marriage. He said, no, you have to go around the world. And then he gave them a fitting reply. It's a beautiful katha, lengthy. He says, Pitaji, you are the one who said, Matri Devo Bhava, Pitri Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. Mother and father are like your devatas. My mother and father are my world. That's what he said. And if you are my world, and both of you talked about that, I've gone through around my world, 7 times. So he won. Technically, he won. They couldn't argue him. Ganeshji Bhagwan doesn't believe in working hard. He don't believe in working hard. He believes in working smart. Smart worker. This thing about hard working, I overuse that term in here a lot because we do work hard. We have to start working happy. Enjoy what you do, because if you don't enjoy what you do, every day that you wake up to go do what you do, it will be a day of imprisonment. It will be a day of punishment. I know because of circumstances we're forced to do things that we don't want to do, workplaces I mean, that you don't want to do. But you must absolutely love what you do. And if you do that, then it will be a vacation for you rather than a punishment. So they got him married. They say he's married. Kartikeya came back. He said, hey, I'm done. Ganeshji hasn't started yet. Time to get married. They said, no, Kartikeya. This and this happened. So Kartikeya got a little upset now. You always have a little one like that. He upset and he gone away. He went away. So Shivji Bhagwan, Ma Parvati and Ganesha, on this day, they visit Kartikeya And on this day, the family is strong. It's a very, very beautiful day for the worship of the Lord. Today is also called Deva Deepavali. We had our Deepavali, which is People Deepavali, but today is called Deva Deepavali, which means it's a Diwali for the Devatas. Devatas in the heavens. Today Varanasi was lit up so much, Ayodhya was lit up so much in India. This is Deva Deepavali. Last year we did something. Today we will light 3-4 diya and so on. It's a bit dangerous when we get so much people. But Deva Deepavali, which means the Devas in the heavens, they're celebrating their Deepavali. It is a day for us to feast in blessings and enjoy total bliss. We're going to sing the Shivji Chalisa now. And immediately after, the Shrotas and the Panditji, everybody will stand by. They have everything ready. And we will go straight into the darshan of Ma Ganga and Satya Narayan Bhagwan. After that, all of you will come off your prasad and everything to both of them. We'll go sit down. I'll do my Satya Narayan Katha. And then we do Aarti. Namami Shamishan Nirvana Rupam Vibhum Vyapakam Brahma Veda Swarupam 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 Namami Shamisha Nirvana Rupam Vibhum Vyapakam Brahma Veda Swarupam Vibhum Vyapakam Brahma Veda Swarupam Nijam Nirgunam Nirvikalpam Niriham Chidakashiva Kashiva Sambhajeham Chidakashiva Kashiva Sambhajeham Nirakar Moolam Turiyam Gira Jnana Gotitamisham Girisham Karalam Mahakal Kalam Kripalam Gunagar Sansar Param Natoham Guragar Sansar Param Natoham Tusharadrisham Kashgauram Gabhiram Manobhut Koti Prabhasri Sariram Suran Maulikallolini Charuganga Lasat Bhal Bhale Dukante Bhujanga Chalat Kundalam Bhru Sunetram Vishalam Prasannanam Neelakantam Dayalam Prasannanam Neelakantam Dayalam Mrigadisha Charmambaram Mundamalam Priyam Shankaram Sarvanatham Bhajami Priyam Shankaram Sarvanatham Prachandam Prakrishtam Pragalbham Paresham Akhandam Majam Bhanu Koti Prakasham Trayashula Nirmulanam Shulapanim Bhajeham Bhavanim Patim Bhavagamyam Bhajeham Bhavanim Shambho Kalatit Kal कल्याण कल्पांतकारी सदा सज्जनानंद दाता पुरारी चिदानंद संदोह मोह पहारी प्रसीद प्रसीद प्रभु मन्मतारी नयावद उमानाथ पादारविन्दं भजन्ति हलोके परे वानराणं भजन्ति हलोके परे वानराणं न तावत् सुखं शान्ति सन्तापनाशम् प्रसीद प्रभु सर्वभूतादिवासं प्रसीद प्रभु सर्वभूतादिवासं न जानामि योगं जपं नैव पूजां न तोऽहं सदा सर्वदा सम्भुतोऽभ्यं जरा जन्म दुःखो ज्ञातप्यमानं प्रभु पाहि आपन्नमामीश शम्भो शम्भो प्रभु पाहि आपन्नमामीश शम्भो ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 रुद्राष्टकमिदं प्रोक्तम् विप्रेण हरतोषये शिवलोकमवाप्नोति शिवेन सह मोदते शिवेन सह मोदते नमः पार्वती पतये हर 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 महादेव की जय Om. Now we'll do the Alankar of Ma. You know, Monday evening when I finish singing Sivji Chalisa and Rudrashtakam, that's it for me. I'm done. I don't need anything more. I don't need to say anything. My prayer, because that does it for me. And you know, we have to do the things. Today is Tirat. Everybody remember what Tirat is? Back home in Guyana. Tirat is the Bihari word for Tirt, which means a place of pilgrimage. I'll explain to you a little bit about the greatness of today, but let's now get the darshan of Mahaganga Devi and Bhagwan Satya Narayan. So just because we want everybody to see the darshan, the shrotas will come out at the side for now, and then after you see the darshan, the shrotas will go up. Panaji, suniye, the shrotas will go up afterwards. Aarti, you know, Baki. You know everything. Acha, ab theek hai? So we're going to see the beautiful Ma Ganga. We are so blessed to have this murti in our temple, which was brought in by Mahendra and his family. And you know, she's so beautiful. She's so unique. When people come here, they fell in love with Ganga because she sits on a crocodile. And you know, so beautiful. Today is not the day which Ganga Ma came on this earth, by the way. I hope you know that. And if you didn't, today is not the day of Bhagirathi Gange or Bhagavati Gange. It's not that. That is a different day. So what happened today? Why is Ganga worshipped today? Because today is called Kartik Snan. Kartik Snan. In the holy month of Kartik, whoever takes Snan at a Tirt, at a place of pilgrimage like the Ganga today, then hundreds of births or sins are washed away from their life. So where would people go to wash away something? Where do you go to wash something? Right? What do you do to wash? You use water to wash. And then everybody went to Ganga. Today is not the day when she came down. Today they go to Kartik. You see places like Haridwar, Varanasi, and Triveni Sangam. Forget about it. You just got to think about it because you can't even get in. Triveni Sangam today, people will assemble in hundreds of thousands just to get a bath there because of how important this day is. Of course, all of you took a bath before you come, so you have your own bath. But please remember, Ma Ganga represents physical bath, but then there was many forms of Ma Ganga. There is Bhakti Ganga. Through devotion, you can wash your body. Bhakti Ganga. Then there is Bhajan Ganga. Through bhajan, Ganga can wash you. Then there is Jnana Ganga. Through knowledge, you can be purified as well. Right? You can be purified as well. When the saints, you think, sit to meditate for days and months, you think they will have the time to get up and do all this kind of thing, bathe and thing? Their devotion, their meditation, their knowledge is cleansing them, purifying them. Raja Parikshit in the Bhagavad sat 7 days and 7 nights without getting up non-stop to listen to Bhagavad. How do you think he remained clean? The Katha of the divine, the Gyan from Shukadeva Mahamuni purified him so much so that when the Katha was finished, his body was already gone. His Atma was already gone to Mukti. So while you and I are not so privileged today to be in the Ganga taking a bath, you're here to witness the Mother through devotion, through your knowledge, and through your sacrifices. This is Jnana Ganga, Bhakti Ganga. Tulsidas ji says, the Katha of Ram is like the Ganga, the flow of the Ganga. It is always soothing and very purifying to all of us. And of course, today is Purnima. Adidevam Jagat Karanam Sridharam Lokanatham Vibhum Vyapakam Shankaram Sarva Bhakteshtadam Muktidam Madhavam Satyanarayanam Vishnumesham Bhaje. Satyanarayan Bhagwan, full moon is very healing. When there's a full moon, people don't feel, you should not be feeling hungry. Because why? The moon comes closer to the earth, the water level of the ocean, the rivers, everything, they rise. Our body is made up of about 80% of water, 72% of water the body is made up of. When the moon becomes full, don't you think the water level in your body will rise? Today I'm so full. Which naturally means you will desist from food. It supports your sadhana, your fasting. Because the water body in you rises. That's why a lot of people eat on Ekadashi and Purnima. They feel bloated. They feel stuffed. They feel like they can't move. You ever hear that? Must trace your body when people say those things, like your walkers and your people who know one thing and so on. Of course, all of you are fasting and so on Purnima, so you don't know about that. But for people who are not fasting, listen to what the comments they're making. They feel bloated. They feel so stuffed. They feel like the food not godong. You eat the food not godong. It means that the universe is telling you something is happening that day to your body. Right? Something is happening there. So that is the beauty of Purnima. And when you take Snan in this holy month of Kartik, and what happens? Sins are purified or washed away. If you believe in those things, then this is what happens on today, Kartik Purnima. May Bhagwan Satyanarayan keeps you full. Today we will do the last chapter of Satyanarayan Katha after you come up here. But may your life always be Purna. Purna. May your life always be complete. Bole Satyanarayan Swami ki Jai. Please stand up. Om Jai Jai Ma Jai Ma Ganga Ma Jai Ma Jai Jai Ma Jai Ma Jai Jai Ma Jai Ma जय जय माँ जय माँ नारायण 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 जय जय गोविंद हरे नारायण नारायण जय जय गोपाल हरे बोलो 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 नारायण नारायण जय जय
गोविंद हरे नारायण नारायण जय जय गोपाल हरे नारायण नारायण जय जय गोविंद हरे नारायण नारायण जय जय गोपाल हरे गोविंद हरे गोपाल नारायण हरे नारायण हरे नारायण नारायण जय जय गोविंद हरे नारायण नारायण जय जय गोपाल हरे नारायण नारायण जय जय गोविंद हरे नारायण नारायण जय जय गोपाल
Narayan Hare, Jai Jai Narayan Hare.
Narayan Hare, Jai Jai Narayan Hare.
Oh Satya Narayan Hare, Satya Narayan Hare.
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 Hare Narayan Hare, Satya Narayan Hare. Narayan Hare, Satya Narayan. Oh Narayan Hare, Satya Narayan Hare. Narayan Hare, Satya Narayan Hare. Bole Satyanarayan Swami ki Jai. At this time, I will invite all of you to come on the altar for darshan. Bring your prasad, your flowers, your dakshinanting, everything that you have on the altar. And please do not talk in the temple. Don't socialize and kiss people and so. This is a time of prayer. After that, you'll go downstairs and you'll do that. So please be orderly. After that, you go and sit down and then we do a little Satyanarayan Katha. I'm just going to ask my sister and her husband to come first because she's not well and everybody else can come afterwards. Bole Satyanarayan Swami ki Jai. Please sing now, all the children.
शंकर शंकर सदा शिवा शंकर शंकर सदा शिवा सदा शिवाय सांब शिवा सदा शिवा हे सांब शिवा शंकर शंकर सदा शिवा शंकर शंकर सदा शिवा शंकर सदा शिवा शंकर शंकर सदा शिवा
हे शिव शंकर नमामि शंकर शिव शंकर शंभो हे शिव शंकर नमामि शंकर शिव शंकर शंभो हे गिरिजापति पवन शंकर हे गिरिजापति पवन शंकर शिव शंकर शंभो 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 हे शिव शंकर नमामि शंकर शिव शंकर शंभो हे शिव शंकर नमामि शंकर शिव शंकर शंभो हे गिरिजापति भवानी हे गिरिजापति भवानी शंकर हे गिरिजापति भवानी शंकर शिव शंकर शंभो 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 हे शिव शंकर नमामि शंकर शिव शंकर शंभो हे शिव शंकर नमामि शंकर शिव शंकर शंभो शिव शंकर शंभो शिव शंकर शंभो त्रिपथगाय विद्महे भागीरथी च धीमहि तन्नो गङ्गे प्रचोदयात् तन्नो गङ्गे प्रचोदयात् तन्नो गङ्गे प्रचोदयात् पतितपावनि गङ्गा मैया पतितपावनि गङ्गा मैया जगत जननी तू गङ्गा मैया जगत जननी तू गङ्गा मैया पतित पावनी गङ्गा मैया पतित पावनी गङ्गा मैया जगत जननी तू गङ्गा मैया जगत जननी तू गङ्गा मैया पुण्यदायिनी गङ्गा मैया पुण्यदायिनी गङ्गा मैया जगत जननी तू गङ्गा मैया जगत जननी तू गङ्गा मैया पापनाशिनी गङ्गा मैया पापनाशिनी गङ्गा मैया जगत जननी तू गङ्गा मैया जगत जननी तू गङ्गा मैया पतित पावनी गङ्गा मैया पतित पावनी गङ्गा मैया जगत जननी तू गङ्गा मैया जगत जननी तू गङ्गा मैया मंदाकिनी तू गंगा मैया मंदाकिनी तू गंगा मैया जगत जननी तू गंगा मैया जगत जननी तू गंगा मैया ब्रह्मपुत्री तू गंगा मैया ब्रह्मपुत्री तू गंगा मैया जगत जननी तू गंगा मैया जगत जननी तू गंगा मैया पतित पावनी गंगा मैया पतित पावनी गंगा मैया जगत जननी तू गंगा मैया जगत जननी तू गंगा मैया पतित पावनी गंगा मैया पतित पावनी गंगा मैया जगत जननी तू गंगा मैया जगत जननी तू गंगा मैया जगत जननी तू गंगा मैया
बोले सत्यनारायण स्वामी की जय। बोले सत्यनारायण स्वामी की, बोले सत्यनारायण स्वामी की, बोले सत्यनारायण स्वामी की जय। सच्चे मन से जो भी पुकारे सुनते हैं भगवान। Song is saying, सच्चे मन से जो पुकारे सुनते हैं भगवान. Whoever calls the Lord with a pure mind, He will listen. सच्चे मन से जो भी पुकारे सुनते हैं भगवान। सबकी बिगड़ी बनाते हैं मेरे सत्यनारायण भगवान। सत्यनारायण भगवान। सत्यनारायण नारायण नारायण 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 सत्यनारायण नारायण नारायण। जय जयकार करो रे प्रभु जी, जय जयकार करो रे प्रभु जी। नैया पार करेंगे सभी की, नैया पार करेंगे सभी की। जय जयकार करो रे प्रभु जी, जय जयकार करो रे प्रभु जी। सत्यनारायण नारायण नारायण सत्यनारायण नारायण नारायण सत्यनारायण नारायण नारायण सत्यनारायण नारायण नारायण। भक्ति से जिसमें शीश यहाँ चरणों में झुकाया प्रभु के, भक्ति से जिसके शीश झुकाया चरणों में झुकाया प्रभु के। उस पर होती प्रभु जी कृपा, उस पर होती प्रभु जी कृपा, सब काम न होती पूरी, सब काम न होती पूरी। जय जयकार करो रे प्रभु जी, जय जयकार करो रे प्रभु जी। एवरीबॉडी, सत्य नारायण नारायण नारायण, 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 स्वामी नारायण नारायण नारायण, स्वामी नारायण नारायण नारायण, सत्य नारायण नारायण नारायण, सत्य नारायण नारायण नारायण, हो स्वामी नारायण नारायण नारायण, स्वामी नारायण नारायण नारायण, हो श्रीमन नारायण नारायण नारायण, श्रीमन नारायण नारायण नारायण, हो भजमन नारायण नारायण नारायण, भजमन नारायण नारायण नारायण, हो भजमन नारायण नारायण नारायण। जय जयकार करो रे प्रभु जी, जय जयकार करो रे प्रभु जी। बोले श्री सत्यनारायण स्वामी की जय। Last night, on the fourth night of our fifth night journey, 5-night journey, we read the 4th chapter of Satyanarayan Katha. To summarize, what did we learn last night? We learned about the merchant. He was released from prison, and his son-in-law, they were given back all their wealth. His boat was loaded with all the wealth. And the Lord took a form and came and wanted to see if he really learned a lesson. So the Lord came as an old Swami and says, "Are Banya, Sadhu merchant, what is in your boat?" And the Sadhu looked at the old Swami, the man, and he said, "If I tell this man there's wealth in my boat, he may want some." So he says, "Swami, there is just mere nao mein latta patta hai. My boat is filled with leaves and shrubs, leaves and hay." The Swami raised his hands like this and he said, "Let that be true. Tathastu, let that be true." He lied about his gains. He lied to God about what God has given to him. And what happened? His boat was like low in the water like this because it was heavy with wealth. Suddenly the boat started to get rise like this. When he looked inside the boat, it was filled with leaves and shrubs, because he told Bhagwan, "That is what I have." We shouldn't lie about our blessings in life. That's what we learned last night. Our blessing is our blessing. If things are good, somebody asks you, "How are things?" Things are beautiful. I'm healthy, I'm working, I'm happy, my family. And if things bad, things bad. But if you tell somebody things bad and things are really good, that person may just say, "So be it." And life will change. Now what happened? Remember, his wife and his daughter were home, right? They were penniless because they forgot their promise. But they started to pray again, and what happened? They heard that the wife and the daughter heard that the husband and the son-in-law is coming home. And the daughter did not finish her puja. She left her puja and ran away. She did not take her prasad. When Satyanarayan Swami saw that, we talked about distracted last night, distraction. You're punished for being a distracted driver. You're punished for being a distracted person. If you walk on the road and you twist too much, you can be charged for that, you know. We get punished for being distracted in every aspect of life. You get punished for being a distracted employee. We can't do much if we're distracted, but we tend to forget. Prayers also require you to focus. When we're distracted from our puja, there's a penalty for that. And the lesson I gave last night is then puja is puja time. When you're praying, it no matter who come and who not come, what is happening and what is not happening, you must not be distracted. Try your best to not be distracted, right? It's hard to not be, try your best to not be distracted. But don't consciously distract yourself, right? Don't, look around too much, who's coming, who's not coming. People, when you go to a puja, a jandi house as you call it, or a mandir, or wherever it is where Bhagwan work is done, the first thing you should do is what last night I told you? Go to the place where the puja is done and bow down to the Lord. That's the first thing you do. When the puja done, then you're going to hug and kiss everybody you see. But if we do the reverse, from the door we start kiss and hug everybody else, and you forgot about the Lord, it doesn't work like that. The daughter, Kalavati, she heard her husband is coming, and she got up from the puja place and she ran towards her husband. When she went, the boat sank with her husband. Then her mother asked her, what did you do? She says, Ma, I left in a hurry. Mother says, no, you go back and finish your puja. Because puja has to be done with ichha, with the best of what you have, the best of love, the best of everything, undistracted. She went and completed her puja. Tonight's katha is a little shorter and it's similar. What is tonight's katha about? The last chaupai, the last adhyay. This is about a Raja by the name of Tungadhwaj. Athanyata samaprakshi shrunudhvam munusattama asi Tungadhwajo Raja prajapalan tatparaha prasadam satya devasya tyaktva dukkhamapasaha ekadasa banam gatva hatva bahu bibhan pashum. This katha is about the prasad. Prasad means, we understand prasad as parsad, as mahambhog, as pera, banana. The word parsad is not wrong. The word parsad is Bihari for prasad. But the right way is prasad. Anyway, what is prasad? Prasad is that which is given from God to you. Right? It is given from God to you. When you offer a prasad to God, mahambhog, your pal, and so on, you are offering your karmoka pal, the fruits of your actions. When you offer that to the Lord blesses it. And then when He gives it to you, that becomes prasad, which means a God's offering cannot be refused. Remember what happened with Devi Bhagavat? When Raja Indra, he was overpowered with ego. And the flower that he got from Bhagavan Vishnu, he was so overpowered, he threw it away. And what happened? Disasters came in their life. Everything here, a flower is a prasad. A fruit is a prasad. And that must not be dishonored. It is sacred. Prasad is, you can eat it belly full if you mango and banana and things like that. Careful with the mahambhog and the pera, they may do you some damage. But prasad is to have a taste of it. If you want to eat more, fine. But accept prasad. What happened to this Raja? Prasadam, this king his name was Tungadhwaj. And he went under a tree one day, he was thirsty, and the puja of Satya Narayan Bhagwan was being performed. Prasadam Satya Devasya Tyaktva Dukkham Avapasa Ekadasa Banam Gatva Hatva Bahubidhan Pashun. Gatva means Gaya, the village. As he went into the village, he sat under the tree and he saw the puja being performed of Satya Narayan Bhagwan. What happened to him? Agatsa Vatamulam Cha Drishtva satyasya pujanam gopa kurvanti sattushta bhakti yuscha sabhandhava. Bhakti yuscha sabhandhava. I've always told people, I'm a very practical Panditji, as you know. I like to be very, very practical. I've always told people, if you know that you're going to a puja and you have to leave early, then you have to leave early. Right? You have to leave early because you have 3 more pujas to go to. Today we are very popular. We have 2-3 pujas to go to. But it is never appropriate to leave a place of worship without prasad. Never. This is a temple rule we have here. Panditji is supposed to sit down front and give people prasad. But anyway, it's a temple rule. Every temple you go to, before you leave, the Panditji is supposed to give you prasad. It's supposed to give you. Now, if you come multiple times a day, it's a whole different thing. But your first visit, the Panditji always give you prasad. We have that rule here, but you must get prasad. Because if you don't give prasad, the debt falls on our shoulders. That a devotee came here and left without prasad. It is not a good thing. It is not a good thing at all. If you attend the puja, now I'm putting you in a lot of trouble here, right? Because we attend pujas these days to show our face. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying we're very busy people. We have to go 2-3 pujas a day, or we get so many appointments. But if you have to leave early in that puja, and if prasad is available, you can take a prasad and leave. But it is never appropriate to leave without the prasad of Bhagwan. That is something you should know. And as a Hindu, you should practice. If someone sees a person leaving and they don't know that they need prasad, you should politely go and offer a prasad to them gently. Don't tell them, I got sin if they'll, even a banana says, you can go now, right? You can go now. It's a rule that we have. Tungadwaj, he went to the puja. He saw the villagers performing the puja. And what happened? He is a king, he's busy, right? He's too busy for God. He left the puja there, and he did not take chanamrit, he did not take prasad. And what happened? Tungadwaj, he went back to his palace. Raja drishtva tu darpena nagatva nanamasa tato gopagana sarve prasatam nripasannidho sanstapya punaragatya bhakta sarve yatinsitam yatha prasadam satyajya raja dukkhamapasa. When he went back to his kingdom, he had 100 sons. His 100 sons, all of them were destroyed. His kingdom, he lost it completely. Completely lost his kingdom. This is the 5th chapter of Satya Katha from the Skanda Puran. He lost his wealth, he lost his family because of this important thing. Now, you gotta be careful here, because the so-called people who are critics of our dharma, they will say your God is really cruel, man. Your God is really cruel. Look at the merchant. Look at the merchant. He told lies and the Lord had to imprison him and all that kind of things. What kind of God you have? These things happen in this life that we live in. I told you last night. Why blame our Bhagwan? If you're driving and you have a phone on your ear like this and you're driving, that's called distracted driving. You got a ticket. Any form of distraction, you get a ticket. The Lord will give you a ticket as well. His may be a little severe, but it's a ticket. You're left here without acknowledging the sacredness of the prasad. We will be given reminders. Raja Tungadwaj, when he went and he saw the destruction of what happened, all the kings those times, they had a guru living with them. Guru Govind dono khare kiske lage pai balihari guru apne Govind diyo batai. Kabir Das says that the guru and God appears in front of you, you go and you bow to the guru. Why? Because the guru will take you Bhagavan diyo batai. The guru will take you to God. Every king at those times had a guru in their family. Raja Tungadwaj went और उसने कहा था कि गुरुजी मैंने क्या अपराध किया? What wrong have I done to deserve this? Guruji ने कहा था कि बेटा, tell me where you went, what you did. And when he told him, the Guru says, you must go back to that place. You must go back to that place. How is bad karma corrected? Bad karma is corrected by doing a good karma. Right? Bad karma is corrected by doing a good karma. So go back to the place, stay there until the puja is finished, and then accept the prasad of Bhagwan Satya Narayan. Tasya putra tatoso satya devasya pujam gopagano saha bhakti shraddhanvito bhaktva chakara vividhanrita satya deva prasadena dhanaputran vido bhava ihaloke hahang sukta chante satya puram yaye. He said, what is so important about the prasad of Satyanarayan Bhagwan? What is so important? What is so magical about it? Satya Deva Prasadena Dhanaputran To Bhavan. The prasad of the Lord will give you, by accepting it, it is something sacred. It blesses you, it blesses your family, and Dhanoputran, it increases your wealth. Ihaloke Sukham Bhaktya. Ihaloke. In this world that we live in, it gives you happiness. Bhaktya, and the devotee, Satya Puramyayo, live in peace and in happiness. That's how important the simple prasad is. There was a time when you go to people's home, they invite you and so on. I think up to now that happens. You share all prasad, everybody, and then when you get up and go, you see all the prasad on the floor, all over the place. It was a disaster. It happens until now. Everything is on the floor, so the poor people got to pick up everything. Even here it happens to you. Go by the shoe rack there sometimes, you see prasad chuking all them thing. I think mistakenly people do that. They go put on their shoes and they just put them prasad in the shoe rack in the first place, and it's left there. So I have to take it and throw it in the garbage because I'm the cleanup guy. That's what I do, right? So you must be a little conscious of that, of how you treat the prasad. How is the prasad treated when you receive it? Bhakto bhayat pramucchena satyameva na sansaya. Prasad, when you receive it, you must bow to it. Because what is that, the prasad? It is an offering from the Lord. It is sacred. Now somebody may have made it for you, and they come out tonight, she'll come with a little plastic bag and give you a little bit, so now your bag for care home, You feed her all the illegal stuff for care home like this. I know her style very good. You don't have to tell me that. Chupke, hide, she'll go and take out. Must care, I'm go. And when COVID been there, she was telling people, no make pandit see. I know all her tricks, so she and I go a long, long way. So she thinks she can fool me. She can't fool me. You can't fool God, you can't fool the pandit, you can't fool your boss. We all think we can fool them, right? So the prasad is given, and you bow to the prasad because that is Bhagwan prasad. It is given from God, right? Somebody give you something, you're so grateful, you say thank you. A cup of water, a bottle of water, something, you're so thankful for it. This is the prasad of the Lord. And so what happens? Dhanam dhanyadikam tasve daridra labate vidyam buddho muccheta bandhanat. When Tungadwaj ate the prasad and completed the puja, what happened to him? What happened to him? He went back and everything he had was restored. I think we all know that in life we're going to lose and we're going to gain. If you're going to lose, let it not be because you have neglected your dharmic duties, my friends. Let it not be because you have let God go. Find every way. This is the last night of our 5 nights of Satyanarayan Katha. I have to tell you, I feel so blessed. I feel so blissed out. I feel so light that we could have done this once again. We did this in the temple back in Melanie. It was so blissful, but when we come here, we got a little busy. I think we should restart it again. I'm not making a promise. I think when Bhagwan permits us, as long as He gives us health and strength and time and whatever it is, we should do this because it's important for our community. and most importantly, is important for our temple. A temple where Satyanarayan Bhagavan Katha is done, that temple will always flourish. A temple who feeds people during Satyanarayan Katha, that temple will always flourish. Tonight, none of you, including me, should go home without eating. Because when you eat, you bless our temple. Whether you know it or not, you bless our temple. These are little nitis you must know about our dharma and our culture. Satyanarayan Katha, let's summarize quickly. This is the last night. The first Katha was performed by who? By a beggar. His name was Shatanand. That beggar became a very rich person afterwards, and he inspired his fellow beggars to do it. They all went to become wealthy and healthy. Then who did it? The Lord is available to the beggar. He is available to the king. The Lord is available to the merchant. The Lord is available to the children. The Lord is available to kings. The Lord is available to everyone. Satyanarayan Bhagavan was available to the woodcutter. All of them gained mukti and freedom. And how do we summarize this all? Let me tell you who they became. Let me tell you who they became after this happened, my friends. It said in the Satyanarayan Katha that the Brahmin, remember the first Katha, the Brahmin, the beggar in Kashi who went and begged to do Bhagwan Satyanarayan Puja. People have so much and they don't do puja. If you have, do puja. If you don't have, do little puja. By yourself, it doesn't matter. The beggar, you know what happened to him after he performed the puja? In his next birth, he became Sudama. And in his next life, he saw Bhagwan Shri Krishna as his closest friend. He attained moksha. The Raja Ulkamuk, he became Raja Dashrath. Ulkamuk Raja, he became Raja Dashrath because of his devotion to Bhagwan Satyanarayan. And the merchant, remember the merchant who lied about his wealth, who made a promise to Satyanarayan Bhagwan that Bhagwan, if you give me a daughter or a child, I will do your puja. The Lord gave him a child. Then he said, when the child grow up, I'll do your puja. When the child get married, I'll do your puja. When the child get a baby, I'll do your puja. The Lord said, no. It's not going to work like that. You can't fool God. And the Lord gave him a lot of punishment. You heard about that. He became King Murad in his next birth. And lastly, Raja Tungadhwaj. Raja Tungadhwaj, the Raja, the king that we just talked about, who left without taking the prasad, and his kingdom was taken away, his sons were taken away. Afterwards, he fell in love with Satyanarayan Bhagwan Puja. He did it all so well. In his next birth, he became Kevat. All of you know Kevat? कभी कभी भगवान कभी भक्तों से काम करे जाना था गंगा पार प्रभु केवत से नाव चढ़े. He became Kevat in his next birth. When everybody was running behind God, Bhagwan was running to find Kevat. In summary tonight, I want to tell you that when you're a disciple of the Lord, you don't have to run behind God. The Lord will come and search for you. My Guruji has always told me that as a disciple of Sri Vidya, every morning when you wake up and you chant the mother's name, Lalita Devi's name, Durga Ma's name, Narayan Bhagwan's name, Krishna Bhagwan's name, Shiv Bhagwan's name, every morning, Pratakal, when you chant the Lord's name, Gayatri Japam, the Lord wakes up in the morning and he looks forward to hear his name coming out of his disciples' mouth. He enjoys it. He looks forward to Devi, the mother, wakes up and looks forward to the words coming out of the disciples' mouth. That is how much Bhagwan loves the devotee. That is how much Bhagwan loves the devotee. Never underestimate puja. Puja moves mountains. Prayers move mountains. The mountains we are carrying on our shoulders, remember, are meant for us to climb and admire the landscapes of life. This evening, I'd like to ask Bhagwan Satyanarayan's blessings on all of you, every family who are here on Tirat tonight. As you take Tirat tonight, may Bhagavati Ganga, may Bhagirathi Ganga wash away any impurities that you have. May this bath that you have taken this evening, this bath of devotion, as you have, gone in front of the Divine Mother and get the darshan, may Ma Ganga wash away the impurities of your life. And whatever crocodiles are coming behind you or in front of you, just give it to her. That's not your job in life is not to ride on a crocodile. You have your Jaguar to drive. You get the joke? Hello? You have to drive Jaguar. Give the mother your crocodile. She'll take care of it. The crocodile is one of the fiercest animals in the water. That is what she sits on. She is not ordinary. And Satya Narayan Bhagwan, may he bless all of you in abundance. And so, tonight I want to thank all of you who have participated in every session. And those of you, even who did not, but you were mobile, whatever it is, you're here tonight, thank you so much. Please bless our temple. Please wish our temple well so we can continue to do the seva that we do for all our families. All our families. This Satya Narayan Katha, I got a very special gift. I got something that I was desirous for a long time to do. Because as you know, Bholenath Bhagwan is very close to me. He's very, very close to me. Whatever I have asked him for, he has given. I'm very reasonable with him as well. So, you know, next year, Shivratri, what day does it fall on? Saturday. You're correct. It falls on a Saturday, which means we have the leverage to do so many things. I'm thinking right away about an Ekadash Rudram from 7 in the morning to the magic hour, 11. Right? We have so much leverage with this Mahashivratri. It falls on a Saturday. And what my desire was, as you know, 54 days before Shivratri, I do a sadhana to Bhagwan Shivji. 54 days before Mahashivratri. Every morning, Shiva Sahasranam, 1,000 names of Shiva. Snow or not, I'm here. This year, it starts on December 27th. December 27th. Well, you can figure that out, but 54 days of 1,000 names of Shiva. My desire was to always bathe. Every Shivratri, we offer 1,000 lotus to Bhagwan Mahadev. It's very special for him. My desire was to always bathe him, give him a nice bath, which we do every year. But my desire was to always bathe him with 1,000 shank. 1,000 shank. You know the shell that we bathe him in Pradosh with 108? My desire was to always bathe him with 1,000 shank. And I want to tell you what, that desire is going to be fulfilled. Because Wednesday coming, 1,000 shank will be delivered to this temple. 1,000 shank will be delivered to this temple. I feel so complete that we can do this as a community. On that morning, at 11 o'clock, because what's the magic number for Shivji? Anybody here born on May 11th? Hello? That is the magic number for Shivji. 11, Ekadash, he is 11 Rudras. And what is the other number for him? What is the other number for him? 5, right? So if you're born on the 5th month of the year, like May, and if you're born on the 11th day of that month, Are wow, wow, wow. Are wow, wow. Kya baat hai. Of course, none of you are born on May 11th, so don't even think about it. Hello? Forget about it. So 11 is his number. And at 11 o'clock, Bholenath Bhagwan, please bless us that we can do this for you. On 11 o'clock on Shivratri on that day, I would like to bathe him with 1,000 shank. You know what my next desire is, which you have to bless us with? If we can have 1,000 shank, which we have, and have 1,000 Hindus, 1,000 Hindus to hold 1 shank each and bathe him. You think that is possible, people? You think that's possible? If you bring out all your children, all your cousins, all your in-laws, all your neighbors and tell them, listen, Bhavani Shankar Mandir is inviting you for 1 hour at 11 o'clock in the morning of Mahashivratri. We're going to bathe Shivji Bhagwan with 1,000 shank of water. I want all of you to come, 1,000 Hindus, no money, no nothing. Just bring your love and let's bathe Shiv Bhagwan. 1,000 devotees at Bhavani Shankar Mandir with 1,000 Shankar. Do you think we can do that? We can do that. Because if you look at all your family and your friends and your colleagues here, we can have 1,000 people here. No gimmicks, no tricks, nothing. We don't trick people, but that's it. Nothing. 1,000 Hindus. I'm so thankful to the family who brought this, who made this possible. May Bhagwan always bless them for doing that for us. Without any question, they volunteered to pay for that. Shankar Bhagwan must always bless them to grow and prosper. And to all of you, we're going to make this a historic Shivratri. A historic Shivratri at 11 o'clock on that day. Now I got to tell you, if we want to make it more bigger, because Shivji's number is 11, we actually have 1,100 Shank coming. So we can have the Ekadash Rudram, the 11 Kalash, because 11 is Ekadash Rudram, and 100 Shank on each Bedi. And we can have 1,100 people come bathe Lord Shiva at 11 o'clock on Mahashivratri. But I can't make this happen. You have to make this happen. He made it happen by blessing us with a Shank. You have to make this happen. I'm going to do the magic behind the scene, which is the pujas, the prayers from December 27th. And we'll ask Bhagwan Mahadev for his blessings. Make this happen for us, Lord, so that our temple our community can be blessed. 1,000 people can be blessed with your darshan on Mahashivratri day. Bolyo Umapati Mahadev ki. Umapati Mahadev ki. Jai. Before we close, I'd like to thank our Shrotas today, Baji Mahendra, Varanika, and their children, and Auntie Kamal. They brought this beautiful Ma Ganga into our temple. And every Kartik Snan, every Kartik Purnima, they're here to take care of their Bhagwan, they're here always, but to fulfill their Daivik responsibilities. May Bhagwan, Bhagwati Ganga Mata always shower them with blessings and bless them in abundance, especially on this day. Thank you so much, Bhagwan's blessings. Please give them a big hand. And of course, Asha and Dev and their family, the Raghubir and the Tilak family who brought Satyanarayan Bhagwan to our temple. It is a beautiful setup that we have here, Satyanarayan Bhagwan, that is very unique. I have a little idea how we can enhance this murti in our temple, but we have a lot of work to do next year, so we'll make that part of our project maybe. But we want to thank Asha and Dave for all they do for us and this community. They're always there when we call upon them, and they're here today as well with Avani, of course, who's rehearsing downstairs, to give thanks to Bhagwan. Bhagwan Satyanarayan's blessed him. Please give them a big hand as well. And I spoke to Auntie Datya today because I know she's witnessing the puja, and Asha and Dave are sitting down. And of course, she's always a well-wisher for us from Florida, always very gentle, and she's always praying for all her children, grandchildren, and everybody else. We want to wish our dear brother Sham a belated happy birthday. He celebrated his birthday recently. And on this auspicious day of Kartik Purnima, we ask Bhagwan Shri Krishna's blessing. This is Kartik Mass for Krishna. May Bhagwan Shri Krishna bless him in abundance and continue to let him grow as he does. And to all of you lovely people, I will see all of you on November 13th, which is Sunday coming. Sunday coming is our... Very good. Now I'm gonna put you in a little guilt trip here. You remember how much the temple has been for you all these years? And how much the temple has done for you all these years? And when nobody could come in your home, the temple came in your home. You remember those days? I'm just trying to guilt trip you. But I have to pull so many things to get people to donate. That's what we do. I'm counting on all of your support. To those of you who have not given, please give. Please give a little bit, of your earnings. Dhana pavitra hai daan. Let your wealth be blessed by the Lord. If you have given already, you can give more. God bless all of you. Come on out to the dinner. At this point in time, we are very interested in the donors, the donations. We've called a lot of people. I've texted over 350 people, to respond and give. I know on the night of, you all are going to respond, with great excitement. I'm looking forward to singing my 2-3 songs that I sing every single year. I'm not going to change it, because if I change it, the dollars may fall. So I'm going to sing my 2-3 songs that I sing every year, and hopefully you will shower us with some best wishes and continue to help us to grow in this beautiful community. This temple has done a lot of work for people. We don't broadcast what we do for people, but let us continue to do what we're doing. Whatever you have to give us, we'll accept it with a lot of grace. Oh, now we're going to witness something very beautiful at the temple. We have never done this before. बोले गंगा माता की जय. We're going to do a few minutes of Aarti. You will sit and witness this, but when they start doing the Aarti at the last, you will join. This occurs in the Varanasi. Every evening you go, they have something called the Ganga Aarti. It's so very beautiful, 45 minutes long. Hopefully one day, who have never gone, we can go and see the beautiful Aarti of Mahaganga. Tonight we will do about 5-6 minutes of it. And next year we will plan something bigger, a beautiful Ganga Aarti, to bring that spirit and that ambience right here in Bhavani Shankar Mandir. We can do anything we want with a little bit of creativity. गंगा तरंग रमणीय जता कलापम गौरी निरंतर विभूषित वाम भागम नारायण प्रियमनंगमदापुहारं वाराणसी पुरपतिं भज विश्वनाथं वाचामगोचरमणे गगुणास्वरूपं वागीष्णविष्णु सुरसेवितपादपीतं वामेन विग्रहरवेन कलत्रवन्तां वाराणसी पुरपतिं भज विश्वनाथं भूताधिपं भुजगभूषणभूषिताङ्गं व्याघ्राजिनाम्बरधरं जटिलं त्रिनेत्रम् पाशाङ्कुशाभयवर दरशूलपाणिं वाराणसीं पुरपतिं भज विश्वनाथं वाराणसी पुरपतिं भज विश्वनाथं वाराणसी पुरपतिं भज विश्वनाथं जय जय भगीरथी नंदिनी मुनि जय चकोर चंदनी जय जय भगीरथी नंदिनी मुनि जय चकोर चंदनी नर नाग विभुत वंदनी जय जहनु बालिका जय जय भगीरथी नंदिनी मुनि जय चकोर चंदनी जय नाग विभुत वंदनी जय जहनु मालिका जय नाग विभुत वंदनी जय जहनु मालिका वस्तु पर सरोजनी ईश शीत भासनी विष्णु पद सरोज जासी शीस पर विभासी त्रिपत गासी पुत्र राशि पाप छालिका त्रिपत गासी त्रिपुरवासी पाप छालिका जय जय भगीरथी नंदिनी मुनि जय चकोर चंदन नर नाग विभुत बंदन जय जहनु मालिका नर नाग विभुत बंदनी जय जय कालिका विमुल विपुल बसहि बारी शीतल त्रय तापहारी विमुल विपुल बहसि बार शीतल त्रय तापहार भवर भर विभंग तरंग मालिका वर हर विभंगतम तरंग मालिका जय जय भगीरथी नंदिनी मुनि जय चकोरि चंदनी जय नाग विभुत वंदन जय जहनु बालिका नर नाग विभुत बंधनी जय जहन कालिका पूजन पूजोपहार शोभित शशि धवल धार पूजन पूजोपहार शोभित शशि धवल धार भंजन भव भार भक्ति कल्पतालिका भंजन भव भक्ति भाल कल्पतालिका जय जय भगीरथी नंदिनी मुनि जय चकोरि चंदन नाग विपुत बंदनी जय जहनु मालिका जय जय भगीरथी नंदिनी मुनि जय चकोर चंदन नर नाग विपुत वंदन जय जहनु मालिका ध्वज तत्वासी विहंग जल थल थर पशु पतंग ध्वज पतवासी विहंग जल थर फल पशु पतंग कति जलित तापस सब रसिक पालिका कीत जटिल तापस सब रसिक पालिका जय जय भगीरथी नंदिनी सुर जय चकोर चंदन नर नाग विभुत बंदनी जय जहनु बालिका जय जय भगीरथी नंदिनी मुनि जय चकोर चंदन नर नाग विभुत बंदनी जय जहनु बालिका विष्णु पर सरोज जासी ईस शीस पर विवासी विष्णु पर सरोज जासी विष्णु पर सरोज जासी ईस शीस पर विमासी त्रिपत गारी पुत्र राशि पाप छालिका त्रिपत गासी पुत्र राशि पाप छालिका जय जय भगीरथी नंदिनी जय जय भगीरथी नंदिनी मुनि जय चकोर चंदन नर नाग विभुत वंदिनी जय जहनु बालिका जय जय भगीरथी नंदिनी नर नाग विभुत वंदिनी जय जहनु बालिका नर नाग विभुत वंदिनी जय जहनु बालिका पूजन पूजोपहार शोभित शशि धवल धार पूजन पूजोपहार पूजन पूजोपहार शोभित शशि धवल धार भंजन भव भार भक्ति कल्पतालिका भंजन भव भार भक्ति कल्पतालिका जय जय भगीरथी नंदिनी जय जय भगीरथी नंदिनी मुनि जय चकोर चंदन नर नाग विभूति बंजनी जय जहनु मालिका जय जय भगीरथी नंदिनी मुनि जय चकोर चंदन नर नाग विभूति बंधनी जय जहनु मालिका नर नाग विभूत बंदनी जय जहनु मालिका नर नाग विभूत बंदनी जय जय मालिका जय गंगे माता मैया जय गंगे माता ओम जय गंगे माता मैया जय गंगे माता जो नर तुमको ध्यावत जो नर तुमको ध्यावत मन वांछित फल पाता ओम जय गंगे माता ओम जय गंगे माता ओम जय गंगे माता मैया जय गंगे माता जो नर तुमको ध्याता जो नर तुमको ध्याता मन वांछित फल पाता ओम जय गंगे माता चंद्र सी ज्योति तुम्हारी ली जय निर्मल आता मैया जल निर्मल आता शरण पर जो तेरी शरण परे जो तेरी सो नर तर जाता ओम जय गंगे माता ओम जय गंगे माता मैया जय गंगे माता जो नर तुमको ध्याता जो नर तुमको ध्याता मन वांछित फल पाता ओम जय गंगे माता पुत्र सागर के तारे, सब जग के ज्ञाता, मैया सब जग को ज्ञाता। कृपा दृष्टि हो तुम्हारी, कृपा दृष्टि हो तुम्हारी, त्रिभुवन सुखदाता। ओम जय गंगे माता, ओम जय गंगे माता, मैया जय गंगे माता। जो नर तुमको ध्याता, जो नर तुमको ध्याता, मन वांछित फल पाता। ओम जय गंगे माता। बोले गंगा महारानी की जय, बोले गंगा माता की जय, भगीरथी गंगा माता की, भागवती गंगा माता की, राम गंगा माता की जय। एवरीबॉडी नाउ ओम जय 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 लक्ष्मी रमणा, स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमणा। सत्य नारायण स्वामी, सत्य नारायण स्वामी, जनपातक हरना। ओम जय लक्ष्मी रमणा, स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमणा। ओम जय लक्ष्मी रमणा, स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमणा। सत्य नारायण स्वामी, सत्य नारायण स्वामी, जनपातक हरना। स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमणा। रत्न जरित सिंहासन, अद्भुत च विराजे, स्वामी अद्भुत च विराजे।
नारद करत निरंजन, नारद करत निरंजन, गंगा गले बांधे।
ओम जय लक्ष्मी रमणा, स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमणा। प्रगट भये कलिकारण, द्विज को दर्श कियो, स्वामी द्विज को दर्श कियो। बूढ़ो ब्राह्मण बनकर, बूढ़ो ब्राह्मण बनकर, कंचल महल कियो। ओम जय लक्ष्मी रमणा, स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमणा। दुर्बल भील कथार, जिन पर कृपा करी, स्वामी जिन पर कृपा करी। चंद्रचूर एक राजा, चंद्रचूर एक राजा, दिन के विपति हरि। ओम जय लक्ष्मी रमणा, स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमणा। वैश्य मनोरथ पायो, श्रद्धा तज दीनी, स्वामी श्रद्धा तज दीनी। सो फल भोग्यो प्रभु जी, सो फल भोग्यो प्रभु जी, फिर स्तुति कीनी। ओम जय लक्ष्मी रमणा, स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमणा। भाव भक्ति के कारण, द्विज को दर्श कियो, स्वामी द्विज को दर्श कियो। श्रद्धा धारण की,
श्रद्धा धारण कीनी, तिनके काज सरे।
ओम जय लक्ष्मी रमणा, स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमणा। ग्वाल बाल संग राजा, बन में भक्ति करी, स्वामी बन में भक्ति करी। मन वांछित फल दीन्यो, मन वांछित फल दीन्यो, दीन दयाल हरि। ओम जय लक्ष्मी रमणा, स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमणा। चरत प्रसाद सवायो, कदली फल मेवा, स्वामी कदली फल मेवा। धूप दीप तुलसी से, धूप दीप तुलसी से, राजे सत्य देवा। ओम जय लक्ष्मी रमणा, स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी। श्री सत्यनारायण जी की आरती जो कोई नर गावे, स्वामी जो कोई नर गावे। रिद्धि सिद्धि सुख संपत्ति, रिद्धि सिद्धि सुख संपत्ति, जी भर के पावे। ओम जय लक्ष्मी रमणा, स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमणा। हे सत्य नारायण स्वामी, हमरे दुख हरो, बेरा पार करो। प्रभु जी बेरा पार करो। हे सत्य नारायण स्वामी, हमरे दुख धरो, बेरा पार करो। प्रभु जी बेरा पार करो। अजर अमर अविचल अविनाशी, घत घत के वासी। प्रभु जी घत घत के वासी। जन्म जन्म से तुम्हारे दरस की अखिया है प्यासी। प्रभु जी अखिया है प्यासी। ओ सत्य सनातन परम रंग हरि, हम पर कृपा करो, बेरा पार करो। प्रभु जी बेरा पार करो। हे सत्य नारायण स्वामी, हमरे दुख धरो, बेरा पार करो। प्रभु जी बेरा पार करो, बेरा पार करो। प्रभु जी बेरा पार करो, बेरा प्रभु जी बेरा पार करो। Everybody. शांताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभांगं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिविर्ध्यान गम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथं। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव. If we have made any mistakes in this past 5 days in our pujas, my Lord, please forgive us. Om kayena vacha manasendriyarva बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृति स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि. Bless all our devotees, dhan, sampatti, everything that they need, wealth, happiness and bliss. As you have never forgotten them, my Lord, may they never forget you as well. Bless our dinner coming up, Bhagwan Narayan. As you know, we depend this to serve our community. Bless all our people who will support. Bless them in abundance so that whatever they give to us, you will return it back in multitude, multiplied by so much to their lives to bless them. Bless our dinner so that we can raise funds to do the good work we are doing in our community. Bless all the people, our congregation, our families, our business people. Bless them so that they will always serve their dharma. Bless all the simple people of our community so that they may always retain their love and their kindness and their compassion. Bless all our children. Are going back to school tomorrow in Ontario? May they excel in their studies. Bhagwan Satya Narayan, if there's any boons that you would like to grant us, please bless our children with good health and strength. They are the pride of our parents. Bless all our seniors so that they may enjoy their life with their children, their grandchildren. Bless all the volunteers of Bhavani Shankar Mandir who, without question, they do so much for you without any rewards or looking for anything in return. Bless all our children who are volunteers here, who are going to perform on Sunday. Bless them with beauty, health, and strength so that they may outdo every year because this is their culture. Bhagwan Swami Satyanarayan, bless everyone. Bless our Shrotas today, Mahendra and Veronica and his family, Auntie Kamal. Bless Asha and Dave and Avani and their entire family. Bless all of them in abundance. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Asatoma Tamasoma Vimityorma. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. सभी को जय जयकार बोले गणपति भगवान की, गुरु महाराज की, सूर्यादि नवग्रह देवता की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, सियाओ भज रामचंद्र की, लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की, राधा कृष्ण भगवान की, गंगा मैया की, यमुना मैया की, गौ माता की, भारत माता की, नव दुर्गा माता की, सूर्य नारायण स्वामी की, सत्यनारायण स्वामी की, सरस्वती माता की, महालक्ष्मी माता की, जयकारा शेरावालिदा बोल साचे दरबार की। नमः पार्वती पतये, हर 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 महादेव शंभो। श्री सत्यनारायण स्वामी की, महाविष्णु भगवान की, सत्य सनातन धर्म की। सबको ये जय जय सीताराम, जय सीताराम everyone. God bless all of you. And please be seated. Aarti will come your way. And prasad will be given by the Panditji at the door. Please accept the prasad. And please go downstairs, everybody, and have some bhojan before you leave. Bless our temple and all our volunteers with well wishes.